Dusan Vlahovic there. So Dusan Vlahovic at quality. So we move on to Rasmus Højlund.
I think that's an easy one though.
You are saying awful.
Yes. How did you know it was awful? I see he has 2 goals in the Premier League this year. It cost 75 million as well.
You have to put in mind United tax. You can see Anthony what is doing in La Liga. So I'm saying okay. It's not that awful.
Have you seen his first touch?
That's another thing. Lukaku used to be like because of his first touch, and Højlund is doing the same thing. Are you sure?
The stinker. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say okay, but we move on. We move on to
Retegui.
Retegui. So Retegui.
I think he should be at quality, but I think he should be ahead of Vlahovic.
I'll say so too, yeah. He has like 20 goals in Serie A this season.
Yeah.
So he's the top scorer.
I think so. If he carries this on, he'll end up being world class. And he's played very few games as well. I think he had some injury problems.
Why not world class then? Why not world class?
Because it's his first breakout season.
Okay. Dybala. So here's the thing. I didn't want to put Dybala on the list because he's not a traditional number 9. But Elias said you have to include him. I wasn't supposed to put him because he's not an out-and-out number 9. Yeah.
I agree with you right now. When you sent me the list, I didn't think you were just going with traditional number 9s.
Mm-hmm.
But Dybala is more of a number 10, so he shouldn't be here. But since he's here, you have to put him in quality, no? If he was 3 years ago, we'd put him in world class.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a lot of players in quality.
Quality, I think so too, yeah. So Marmoush, I didn't want to stick it on. Marmoush
this season.
World class.
No, I think quality.
But no, is he better than?
I think second on that list.
He hasn't scored a goal yet for Manchester City, so we'll have to wait and see. So you can't even put him at world class, but he is quality.
Bundesliga tax, don't forget.
Yeah, Bundesliga tax, but Bundesliga tax here doesn't work on Man City too. So let's see. Next player, Edin Dzeko.
I think
Edin Dzeko, okay.
Yes, bro is in the Turkish league and he's getting old.
So we're talking about this season. We're not taking point.
We're taking everything into consideration. Last 3 years and this season as well. I think, who did they sign? At the start of the season, they had Batshuayi, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Batshuayi, I think he has left to which club? I think
joined Frankfurt, something like that.
Yeah, Frankfurt actually. Yeah, Frankfurt. I think it
was Frankfurt.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's they have En-Nesyri. They have En-Nesyri
too. He's on the list too, so we put him at okay.
Yes, I feel like he fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
But definitely one of the most underrated players of this century.
Yeah. So next player, Harry Kane.
I think this is our first player in GOAT, in my opinion.
So you're not taking consideration his trophy cabinet?
Not really. I'm taking
individual
performances. Yes.
Harry Kane.
We don't have many players in GOAT, but he's one of the few players that I think deserves to be in GOAT. He's one of 3 players who have scored more than 200 goals in the Premier League. He was the top scorer in Europe last year, if I'm not wrong. Europe's top 5 leagues.
Not in Europe. Gyökeres was
top 5 leagues.
Oh, top 5 leagues. Yeah. Presume. This season he has 21 goals in the Bundesliga, 6 assists, and Bayern have first place. So this might be the year Harry Kane wins a trophy. Never know. He has to be. Bro, if Bayern Munich fumble again this year, like Harry Kane, for me, for me, he's one of the best strikers of our generation. Like third best, I'll say. He was at Tottenham. If he was in a club, like a bigger club, like if he was in Bayern like 6 years ago, he'll have been regarded as one of the best up there strikers of all time. But he is a good striker. The next player, Victor Boniface.
I think he should be quality as well.
He was supposed to go to Al Nassr. He saw his dream to play with Ronaldo, just go like that. So yeah, Boniface, where do you place him?
I think quality.
He has 7 goals in Bundesliga this season, the assist.
He should be behind Dybala.
I would say okay. Because you can't have Marmoush with 20 goals plus in the same league with Boniface.
Boniface was injured though.
Yeah, Boniface was injured too. Yeah, that's true.
If you take into consideration last 3 years, funny thing, I watched Boniface even when he was at Union Saint-Gilloise about 2 years ago. He was ripping it up. That's when I knew him. And then last season, he was ripping it up as well. But the problem with him is he's too injury prone. That's the only problem. Otherwise, I think he has a bright future.
We put him at okay or quality?
I think quality.
Okay, next player, Santiago Jimenez.
I think okay.
Yeah, I would say okay. 2 years, 7 goals. He made a transfer to AC Milan. So we'll have to see how he... Bro, you know what I've been noticing? Everyone plays for AC Milan, man. Everyone.
They are like Italian Man United. They sign a lot of players and then they struggle.
So next player, Erling, stay humble, Haaland. Where do we place him?
I think he should be good. The question is if he should be in front or behind Harry Kane. I think behind Harry Kane.
He can't be in front of Harry Kane yet, not yet.
Yeah, I think he's our second player in goals.
For me, I would say world class.
No.
Okay. So for you to place him,
he now has 51 goals in the Champions League, if I'm not wrong, and he's 24 years old. 19 goals in the Premier League this year.
See, I'm not even disregarding his individual records. Haaland is a marksman. He's a gunman. Like, he'll get goals any day. But the only reason I'm going to give him world class is because of his age. Yeah, we haven't seen his career is prime yet, so you can't say.
I think a better argument would be his link-up play, him ghosting too much. But his age, I don't think so. This man has been scoring.
For the link-up play. For the link-up play, for my number 9, for my number 9, I don't give a shit about your link-up play. Just get me the goals.
If you don't give a shit, then he should be in GOAT tier.
No, his age though, because you can see his world class.
Doesn't really matter.
You can see his world class. You can see.
I think he deserves to be good. We're going like last 3 years. Keep in mind, GOAT isn't like greatest of all time.
Okay, I agree.
First position in our tier.
We'll give him. So then let us see. Then who's in world class then? Let's see. For me, I thought it was good to be in world class. Then goals only like 2. Let's see how it goes. Next player, Dovbyk. Yeah.
I'm torn between awful and okay.
You sure? Why are you saying awful? Did you see what he was doing last season at Girona?
The season before that and this season, I think he's one season wonder. And the way he left Girona left a bad taste in my mouth. He forced his way out. He scored like 7 goals. And I'm now seeing him starting some games off the bench.
I would say quality for him.
Quality? No, not really.
Lewandowski.
I don't like.
Next player, Lewandowski. There's no.
You're going good.
Yeah. Can't even talk much about Lewandowski. He's just a gunman, a proper gunman. Okay. Next player, Victor Gyökeres. Last season.
That is Gyökeres.
Yeah, that's Gyökeres.
That's his picture.
Yeah,
That is
Victor
crazy.
Gyökeres.
Okay. I was about to say I don't know who that is. I think what's that?
Yeah, world class. He was the top scorer last season in Europe. That was an
Gunman.
amazing achievement. You know, he was playing for Brighton and
I know. Coventry.
Coventry,
He
bro.
came from the Championship 2 seasons ago. Not the previous one, the other one.
The one they
22,
almost
23 was-
qualified. Coventry almost qualified. I think they lost.
Yes, they got to semi-final if I'm not wrong.
I think it was fine when the penalty. Someone missed the
It was a
penalty.
final.
Yeah, it was a final in Wembley.
Yeah.
No, the semi-final actually. Yeah, the semi-final. Semi-finals.
The final was Sunderland. No, it wasn't Sunderland.
It was.
Nottingham versus Middlesbrough, something like that.
Yeah, Coventry, world class for Gyökeres. This season he has 22 goals in the Portuguese league, and in the Champions League he has. Let me see.
He has so many. It's like 7 or 8.
He has 6 goals in the Champions League too. 6 goals in the Champions League and 22 goals in the Portuguese league. The next player, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe good. Because the goal he scored against Man City is just like a fluke, but the movement was like the final one in Qatar.
Yeah, he should be in goal. The question is where? First, second?
I'll say third.
Third? I don't really agree.
Or second?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
But the thing about Mbappe, in my opinion, last 5 years he's been the best player in the world.
He has 16 goals in La Liga and 4 goals in Champions League.
Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing Mbappe's stats and I'm seeing Rafinha's stats, and one player is getting Ballon d'Or shouts while another player they're calling him a flop.
Yeah, people are lazy. They are waiting for the Champions League quarterfinal so that they can say Mbappe is back, something like that. But Mbappe is just doing his job. If you watched Ligue 1 last year, you'd see that PSG couldn't buy a win when Mbappe wasn't playing. He scored like 28 goals in like 30 games or 29 games, almost a goal a game. And he was top scorer in the Champions League as well, tied with Vinicius.
Yeah.
And the other season as well, more than 30 goals if I'm not wrong.
He's underrated. And you can see his first season at Real Madrid. And if you check Mbappe's first season at Real Madrid and Ronaldo's first season at Real Madrid, bro, the stats, they're not like that far off. Mbappe is there with the best Ronaldo's first ever season. He's matching his numbers actually.
Yeah.
So
what do you think? First or second?
I'll say first. But now, if you're talking about a striker,
Harry Kane should be first.
Yeah,
I agree. If we're talking about a striker.
Next player, Nicolas Jackson. Bro, the thing is with Jackson is I like this player so much. I think he's a good striker, bro.
He's hot and cold.
I used to watch him at Villarreal. For me, I wanted him at Arsenal. He's a good striker, man.
I saw him at Villarreal. But if you saw him at Villarreal, then you realize he's a streaky scorer. He scores like 6 games in a row, and then you won't hear from him again for the next 3 months.
But the thing is, he also has assists in his bag, in his locker. He can provide an assist. He's a threat in front of goal. So, but the thing is, the problem is with him. He misses the most obvious chances he can. Like, he gets a one-on-one, the keeper saves. Not like Nunes, but Nunes is worse. But Jackson, at least if Jackson puts like 80% of his chances on goal, like if he like just scores 80% of his chances, bro, Jackson will be regarded as a top 5 in our generation, bro. That is top five strikers in our generation.
And that is crazy. That is crazy.
If he puts 80% of his chances, the chances he's supposed to score, if he actually scores, bro, Jackson can be easily be top 5 in our generation. Strikers only.
So,
I'm not saying
where do
player.
we put him? Quality.
Yeah, put him of quality, man. But the last, and I think it's better than Boniface.
Boniface.
Yeah, I put him there. Yeah, so next player, Diogo Jota.
Put him at okay. I'm pissed at this player. I'm very pissed.
Really?
I'm pissed. Put him at the start of that list. This man cannot play 4 games in a row without getting injured.
He's a sub though for your team, right? I don't see him starting that much.
Yes. This season alone, his stonks have dropped considerably. And I am hearing that Slot is frustrated with him and Nunez, and they will get sold in the summer.
Andres Solot, the next player.
He's between okay and quality. He finished top scorer in La Liga last year. So, that alone, yes, he finished top scorer, in case you don't know. He scored like 4 goals. Villarreal.
Oh, Villarreal. Yeah, I remember.
He finished top scorer. And the season before that, he also scored so many for Real Sociedad. Because of the Pichichi alone, I think he should be where you put him. But overall speaking, I think he should be below. Jackson should be ahead of him.
So next player, Lautaro Martinez. There's only one spot for him. I'll say world class.
I agree.
Bro, he's a good striker, man.
I agree. Top scorer Copa America. Top scorer in Serie A. He had more than 40 goal contributions. Yes, last season.
Yeah.
And they won the league as well. He has been consistent for some time now. He's genuinely a world-class player.
Even this season, he has like 9 goals in Serie A, 5 goals in the Champions League. Inter Milan are playing well. I think they are 3rd or 4th. They are 4th in the Champions League.
Yeah, they are 4th.
Yeah, so if Inter Milan go on a crazy run in the Champions League and Lautaro Martinez is one of their marksmen, bro, we're talking about Ballon d'Or levels here.
Gonzalo Ramos. Next.
Gonzalo Ramos. I'll say okay. Yeah.
I agree. He had hype around the time of the World Cup.
Yeah.
He had a lot of hype.
I'll say here.
Should be behind Jimenez, in my opinion.
Okay. Antoine Griezmann. Another player that Elias said he should be here, but for me,
I think Griezmann is more striker than Paulo Dybala. He is a constant. They play 4-4-2 always. I always observe where he plays. Not for France, where he plays for Atletico Madrid. The formation usually, Simeone starts to tamper with the formation around the 60th minute, and you start to see Angel Correa coming off the bench or solo, and then maybe you see Griezmann going out wide or playing as a number 10. But for most of the games, he plays as a striker. He's very central. I think world class, in my opinion.
Yeah. Here.
I think the third position.
Yeah, most of the past few seasons, these 2 players have been quality. Yeah. So next player, Victor Osimhen. 12 goals in the Turkish league. Where do you place him?
12 goals only.
Yeah. In 17 games.
17 games.
Yeah. 4 assists too. So 16 goals.
I think he should be
world class.
Behind Retagi.
What? Quality. Osimhen.
Yes. I think he's dropped his stonks. He's dropped his stonks, the fact that he's gone to Turkey. How can we have a player playing for Galatasaray in world class?
Bro, you're saying because he plays for Turkey. You know, it's not because other teams didn't want him. It's because of his situation with Napoli. This guy he was supposed to go to Chelsea. Arsenal were linked to him. Big class Manchester United.
Or we put him in the first position at quality, because it hurts me to have him in world class when he is
at Inter or at Galatasaray.
Yeah. He scored 15 goals last season.
but there was some issues with. Yeah, they just move on. I'll settle for quality me too. Randall Kolo Muani. For me, you should place him at awful just for missing that chance in the World Cup. I'm joking, but he's a good striker. He has gone to Juventus.
He scored a lot of goals. 5 goals in like 3 games.
Yeah, I'll say quality.
Yes, at the end of that list. Though I believe like his stonks have dropped last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Last season and this season, he's been coming off the bench too often at PSG. So I feel like he's very, very close to being in okay.
I move on to Zirkzee.
If we have Højlund in awful, I think we should have another tier for him. We leave him there. We leave him where he
9.5. He
is.
said it's a 9.5, bro.
We have him where he is.
Bro, if my striker comes out and says a 9.5, you know Jesus said is a. What did Jesus say? Jesus said he's not a
He's a
striker. Only
winger.
bought him to score goals. That's what I don't like about modern day strikers, bro. Why are you admitting you're not a striker? You're a striker. You're supposed to say I'm a striker. You're supposed to get the goals. This 9.5 PS, bro. It's crazy, man. So where do you place him?
I think you should leave him where he is. He should be in that tier.
Nah, but he's a good striker, bro. You know, last season he pulled Bologna to the Champions League. Let's say it's United Tracks, bro. Just United Tracks.
Put
These
them,
2 players right here,
2 ugly twins in awful.
these 2 strikers, they're not bad. They're not awful. Just because they play for Manchester United and before they came to Manchester United, these 2 strikers were banging goals, bro.
I genuinely believe Højlund is terrible.
I don't
They
believe
signed
it.
him for 75 million when he wasn't even a starter at Atalanta. He had scored 9 goals that season.
There was potential though.
So they signed potential and not actual play, and then failed to live up.
What do you say that about Zirkzee?
Zirkzee.
Yeah, he was one of the best
strikers
in Serie A last season.
I think Zirkzee should be ahead of Højlund, in my
Okay.
opinion. No, in awful.
Okay, let's move on to Luis Openda.
Quality.
Yeah, quality. Let me say he has 6 goals in the Bundesliga and 5 goals. I'll say okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's
I
it.
think he's one of those. The idea is better than reality.
Yeah.
My perception of Openda is that he's a good player, but when you say 6 goals, that's not very good.
That's what I'm saying.
goals,
Yeah.
20 games.
So we'll move on to Morata. Hey, this guy, bro. His agent.
Have Openda in quality. I see he had 24 goals last season.
Last season, yeah. But we're talking about
Ahead of Kolo Muani.
there.
Yes, ahead of Kolo Muani.
So yeah, next player, Morata. I have to say something. Morata's agent, bro, is up there with the best people in the planet, bro. This guy has played for AC Milan, Chelsea, Juventus, Real Madrid. Like he has been everywhere.
Better Call
He's
Saul.
still playing the top level. Atletico Madrid, like this guy's agent. This guy's agent is like Messi and Choupo-Moting's. No, Choupo-Moting agent is Ronaldo, bro. Those 2 agents, Choupo-Moting and Morata's agents, bro. Because I don't know how they get their players to play for such big teams. So Morata, where do you place him?
I think okay.
Morata, also quality, man.
Quality.
Yeah, looking at his longevity, he scores goals, bro, but he misses 2. You can't have him in the same category with Diogo Jota and even Dzeko. I don't think he should be here. We'll say quality too.
Okay, let's have him in quality.
Who was Dzeko?
No, Morata. Dzeko, the fact that he's playing in the Turkish league, like, we have to take his stats with a pinch of salt.
Okay, now next player, Ademola Lookman.
He's very close to world class.
Yeah, I would say
Right.
so. Yeah.
I think for his final in the Europa League, you can make an
I'll
argument.
just place him above Retegui.
Yeah. I feel like we should have had another list, like quality should be subdivided into two, but
so I say
let's
he has
have
10
him.
goals, 10 goals, 10 goals in Serie A this season. 10 goals and 5
Yeah.
assists.
He's a phenomenal player.
Yeah. Someone Arsenal should look out for. Another player. I'm giving you guys game, man. Like, move on to these players. Next player, Julian Alvarez. I'll say what?
I think he should be world class.
Oh,
Not
quality,
quite.
but the first in quality.
Yes. I think quality because he was a sub player for a very long time at City. How can he be world class?
Like, I don't know why City did not utilize him.
Because the money came. The money came and he had to cash out.
So they
I
did
think he
that.
should be quality.
They did that
Should
and
be
went and bought on Marmoush for significantly the same amount or even more.
Makes less sense. Second or third in that list.
I'll say fourth.
In quality. Like he's slightly overrated, in my opinion.
Julian Alvarez.
Yes, slightly. People is like, who else did we say? The idea of Julian Alvarez and the actual player,
Openda.
there's a disparity there. Yes, Openda, but not many people rate him. That is my own perception of him. But Alvarez, a lot of people rate him highly, but when you look at the stats, he's a good player. He's a very good player.
Next player, Darwin Nunes. Your player.
He should be okay.
Bro,
Okay.
Come on, bro. What do you mean okay? What do you mean okay, bro? He's
dog shit. What you're saying?
Bro, I don't know if it's Liverpool or it's him, bro. But before he came Liverpool, he was doing great.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting him in okay. He should be above Dovbyk.
Bro, but he misses the chances, bro. Like, I will even let me just put him at okay. No, he's not above Dovbyk.
I think he's above Dovbyk. Dovbyk is. If I speak, I am in trouble.
How many does he have this season, Nunes?
He's less. He's not starting.
4 goals in the Premier League. 4 goals in the Premier League. And we put Zaxi there.
Because how many?
What?
Dovbyk has how many? Dovbyk has how many?
We're not even looking at Dovbyk. Let's look at Zaxi. Zaxi has 3 goals. 3 goals in the Premier League, and we put him at awful. Darwin Nunes has 4 goals, and we put him at okay. Come on,
because
man.
we're going last couple of seasons. I think we both agree that Nunez was very good. His final season at Benfica as well.
Rasmus Højlund
last season,
Rasmus Højlund has 2 goals.
Last season, Nunez was our second top scorer, and I think he had the most assists.
But then, if you're talking about the last season, Zaxi had 17 goals in like Serie A.
No, he had 11 goals, 11 or 10, something like that.
In all competitions, he had how many? Like 17.
Something like that. All competitions, Nunez had more than 20.
Last season,
he had like 12. Yes, he had like 12, 13, and he was start battling like crazy in the Europa League.
Okay.
But he's very close to entering that offer.
He is here, bro. For now, I'll say he's here.
I don't really agree. Because I'm looking at the players that we have in okay. No. Gonzalo Ramos, come on, man.
He has 7 goals. You have seen he has 7 goals. We'll just put him there. But even Zaxi, he doesn't play that much. I would say he's here too. But yeah, we can leave him there. Next player, El Neferi. Also okay.
Yes, I think should be
the first one.
Above. Okay.
So you're saying quality?
feel like it should be the last one on that list.
Here,
Yes.
I'll say here.
But he's playing in the Turkish league. Yeah, let him
that's what I'm about
be.
to say.
Okay.
Next player, Benjamin Sesko. Actually, I think
I think
Arsenal
okay
are
as
linked
well.
to him, but I don't even know his stats.
I don't like him. I feel like he's slightly overrated.
9 goals in the Bundesliga, 3 assists.
Bundesliga tax.
Let's see the Champions League.
And then the previous
Champions League,
season,
he has 4
Leipzig
goals, 4 goals in
1-1.
the Champions League.
And last season,
In the Champions League, or in the Champions League last season, he had
the league.
2 goals in the Champions League last season. In the league, he had 14.
14.
I'll say quality. It's a quality striker.
The final one.
Yeah, the final player. I haven't
Nice.
seen much of him.
Okay.
Next player, Gabriel Jesus. Now, for me, as an Arsenal fan, bro, Jesus pre-World Cup, if he went to the World Cup, bro, Jesus was playing like prime R9.
Fine.
Before the injury, he was playing like prime R9, but after the injury, bro, he has been stinking, man.
Jesus had 4 goals last season, and I saw a stat before he started scoring this season. He had gone like a whole year without scoring.
Yeah, actually did, man. See, most time he was injured.
I think both Enesiri and Joel are better.
So here,
Yes.
but now we need a striker, man. Next
I
player.
think we should have Enesiri third.
Here,
Yes, third.
yeah. Well, you're not telling me Checo is not better than. Well, currently.
Yes.
Okay, next player, bro. One of my favorite players, bro. Isak. Alexander Isak.
Your daddy.
Bro,
He won't
dance
share
every
at
time,
Newcastle. He won't share at Arsenal.
bro. You know,
Because he
every
is
time
where?
I've seen him, I've never seen Saliba so shook of playing, bro. But every time he comes up against Isak, bro, he's second, like, he's not even like close to Isak. He's always like weak. Challenges in the duels, Isak always wins.
I think he's having an incredible season this season.
He has 12 goals in the Bundesliga this season, 3 assists. He formed a formidable partnership with Marmoush. I put him at quality.
I see he scored 4 goals last season, and 2023 he scored 4 goals as well. I'm tempted to say he's in okay.
Okay. Yeah, we had to see him his best.
His trajectory.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, where? There.
Maybe above Jimenez.
There.
Yes.
Next player, Kai flipping Havertz. The GOAT.
How is he the GOAT, man?
Bro, this
He's
guy is
better.
he's a different player, bro. I don't even understand him. 1 minute he's scoring the Champions League final. Next minute he's missing sitters.
Because he's not a striker. Or maybe he plays in the front two and he plays behind the second striker. Like how Dele Alli used to play.
With Havertz, there's no in-between game. He's either having his best ever game or the worst, shittiest game ever you can ever see from a footballer. I'll say with Jackson, here.
No.
Same caliber.
Jackson.
Same caliber, yeah, he's above Jackson. I'll say he's above Jackson. What do you say?
Okay.
Why are you
I think
laughing?
he should be slightly lower.
Lower than Jackson.
Yes.
So where?
Okay, let him stay there.
Yeah, I'll say.
And then we have
Chris
the
Wood.
man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Wood.
Wow.
He should be above Vlahovic. This brother is 33 years old and he's ripping it up in the Premier League. He's having a second prime. He
Man,
was discarded by Newcastle. We all thought he was going to end up as a championship striker. What a player. What a
But the system-
resurrection for his career.
I think the Nottingham Forest system is helping him too. So
But who is helping who? Is he helping Nottingham Forest or is Nottingham Forest helping him?
bro, I don't
I feel
even
like he's helping. He's one of the most clinical players I've ever seen. Nottingham attack like 3 times in a game and they score twice.
So yeah,
I
next
agree.
player, Jonathan David.
I really like this player.
Same,
I wanted
same,
Liverpool
same.
to sign him for a very long time. I think he should be in quality. Every
Don't know
year,
why.
20 goals or close to 20 goals.
Mhm. This season.
I'm saying every season,
Mhm.
close to 20 goals or 20 goals around there. He's consistent and his link-up play. He's a smart player.
It's my player.
Doesn't get tired. Presses for Lille are a very interesting team. I don't know if you've watched them play. They play 5-4-1 and then the next game they're playing 4-3-3. They're very versatile and he links up with everyone regardless of who is playing, regardless of how they're playing. His other play, his link-up play, his finishing, everything about him was his class. He's a big money signing waiting to explode, in my opinion.
I don't know why big clubs haven't looked at him. He's been doing this for a while now, and he's on a silent trader. So I don't even know why big clubs haven't picked him. Jonathan David, quality, where? Above Wood, or slightly lower.
I think above Mamouche.
Is it? It's above Mamouche.
Yes. Mamouche has shined only this season.
Next player, I don't even know how to spell his name. Baghdad
I don't know who that is.
or something like that. He's a player for Mainz. Like the striker, you have them. His Mainz are playing in the top 4 right now. He's one of the best strikers in the Bundesliga. He has like his top 5 top scorers right now. You've not heard of him?
Where are we putting him? I only learned about him very recently. I don't really know.
Jonathan Bak. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Baghdad or something like that.
This is his first season breaking out.
Yeah, 12 goals, 1 assist. You put him at okay, waiting to explode. Yeah. So there is the same with Hugo Ekitike. Next player, Guirassy.
Guirassy.
I'll say quality.
He was, toe to toe with Hurricane last season. He scored like 25 goals, 24 goals. I feel like it should be
above Sorloth.
No, I feel like it should be much, much higher. Somewhere between David, around there.
Oh no, he's better than Alvarez, I think.
Yeah.
So there.
I think so. I agree. He's been going crazy since he joined for the last 2 seasons, since he went to the Bundesliga. He was playing in Liga, and if I'm not wrong, and then he went to Stuttgart and he just exploded.
Yeah, he exploded in Stuttgart.
Yeah. Patrick Schick.
14 goals in the Bundesliga, a clutch player for them. Where do you place Schick? Quality?
I think behind Boniface because he's the second choice striker. But personally, watched how Leverkusen play. I think they're suited to play with Schick better than Boniface.
I agree. Great signing. A player who's on the radar of big clubs. Next player we have Dominic Solanke.
Quality as well.
Bro, many players are going to be on quality. So where are we placed? I know he's above Harvard.
Yeah.
I'll put him there.
Yes.
Next player, Watkins.
Only Watkins.
Bro, the transfer bid we made for Watkins at the last minute.
I
That was
remember.
just a PR bid, because there's no way Aston Villa are going to sell him the last minute after selling Duran. Then you're going to bid 60 million for Watkins. Bro, you could have bid like 60 million 2 seasons ago, not right now, or 1 season
I
ago.
think, yeah, I think personally, I don't rate him that highly, but last season I think he had the most goals and assists in the Premier League. Scored like 19 goals and 12 assists, something like that.
Yeah,
He just went crazy.
19 goals without a pen.
Yeah, or was it 20? I'm not sure.
19.
Where do we put him? Behind Solanke or
I'll say above Solanke, because of just based on last season. Henry.
okay, right?
Remember what I said? I said about Hendrick, the second coming of R9, second coming of Pele.
I've seen this guy play, and I'm not moved at all.
Bro, he
But
doesn't
because-
even play, man. Ancelotti doesn't even play him.
There's a reason why.
Why? Because they have
Like-
Mbappe there. He can't replace, and he's young.
He sees him playing in training, and he's like, "Wait, this guy, going to cost me my job."
You just hate him because he's a Real Madrid gem. So where do you place him? Okay.
Or what do I have against Real Madrid?
So
I have nothing against Real Madrid.
You know what you have against Real Madrid. Yeah, next player, Marcus Thuram. Bro, this guy's a good striker, man. I think goals in the Serie A,
Top
4
scorer for
assists.
Inter.
Yeah,
He's top scorer this season for Inter.
yeah. I'll place him at world class.
World class.
Yeah, because if Martinez is there,
I feel like he should be second or third in quality.
he's
second.
Yeah, put him at second. Yeah. Second.
Like that. Any changes?
Yeah, of course. I think
I think
Nunes
Dybala is too high.
Nunes should be here.
I think Jesus should follow him.
Okay, we'll do. Let's do that. Yeah, it's there. Who else?
We put them ahead of. Nah, but no. I feel like that's Prem bias.
Nah, obviously it's supposed to be like this. Nah, it's just definitely better than Nunes. Come on.
I agree. I feel like they should be in those two.
Nah, let's just leave them there. For now.
Dybala is too high as well.
Yeah, Dybala is too high for
Up Dybala around where Jackson. After Jackson.
Because he's not an alternate striker. He's not supposed even to be on the list.
He shouldn't be on this list.
Yeah. I will put Osimhen here.
The last one.
Yeah, the last player here. Then I think it's subjective. I think it's nice. Okay, I think it's perfect. I think it's okay. Then I would say awful. I would change the name of awful to something like
poor.
Or underwhelming or something like that. They're not that great, bro. They haven't met their fans' expectation.
Okay.
So yeah, that was our tier list of ranking the best strikers, the current strikers in Europe. Leave us your comment if you think we should change anything. And Elias, anything to say?
Yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and when you comment, try to leave your thoughts on the video, where you think we should improve, some constructive criticism, some video ideas that you'd like to see us do in the future. Yeah, that's all.